Hello everyone, welcome to your favorite YouTube channel with me, Ugbobor Cyprian. Today we'll be looking at a very special and fundamental topic in music, which is the staff, the musical staff. You know, how to read music, unveiling the musical staff. So we'll be looking at that topic right now. First of all, you might want to consider talking about the musical staff or talking about the staff. So okay, what is the staff? What is the staff? So that might be a good point to start. What is a staff? A staff is made up of 5 equal horizontal lines and 4 spaces. That is the simplest definition of it. A staff is made up of 5 equal horizontal lines and 4 equal spaces. All of these lines, they must be the same. They must be equal. All of these spaces, they must be equal. As a matter of fact, there is what we call the manuscript. The manuscript. If you look at your manuscript, you notice that all your lines and your spaces, you know, they are equal. So that's the definition for it. A staff is made up of 5 equal lines and 4 equal spaces, horizontal lines upon which musical notes are written. You might also want to consider the role of the staff. So what is the role of the staff? The role of the staff, however, is to identify the pitches of the sound, to identify the pitches of the sound. Every sound that is made has its position on the staff, either a treble staff or a bass staff. Don't worry, we'll talk about it, treble staff or the bass staff. Every sound that is made musically has a position on the staff. So that is the major role of the staff. It helps to identify the pitch position of a particular sound. And for those who are reading music, you know, once you see the staff and the note on it, it is very easy to get it on your instrument. So that is one major role of the staff. Once you get the staff and notes are written on it, if you are good at reading your music, you will be able to play or transcribe those sounds from the staff, you know, into any musical instrument, or play them with your musical instrument. However, I haven't said that. I want to say, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing to this channel. Just click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell beside the subscribe button, so that you'll be the first to get our videos once the next one drops. Because from now on, we'll just be dropping our videos on rudiment of music. We'll just be picking some of the topics and we'll be dropping them one after the other. So to do you more good, you need to just subscribe on the channel and click on the notification bell, so that once it drops, you get it. All right, thank you. I haven't said that. I want to say it is. For today, we'll be looking at just 3 types of staff. We have so many types of staff. There are much, but for today, we'll just limit this lesson for just 3 types of staff. And the 3 types of staff we'll be looking at this in this lesson will be the treble staff, the bass staff, and the grand staff. I take it again: the treble staff, the bass staff, and the grand staff. All right. There's something that you need to talk about before you begin to go in detail on what a treble staff look like, what a bass staff look like, or what a grand staff look like. There's something you need to look at, and it is simple. It is called the clef. You know, all of these clef are what the staff derives their name from. The first one we'll be looking at is the treble clef. The treble clef, and that's how it looks like, the treble clef. Once this clef is on the staff, the name of the staff now becomes a treble staff. Mind you, we say a staff is made up of 5 equal lines and 4 spaces. Just lines and spaces, nothing added to it. Just lines and spaces. But by the time this treble clef is on the staff, is no longer a treble clef on his own. Now becomes a treble staff. So the two now becomes one. So treble staff, and not just clef or staff. So you can't separate them. Once they are together, you can't separate it. You can't say it's just clef or it's just staff. No, they are already together. So it now becomes a treble staff. And on the other hand, we also have what we call the bass clef. The bass clef. So just the way the treble clef when it's on the 5 lines and 4 spaces, it now becomes the treble staff. So also once the bass clef is on the 5 lines and 4 spaces, which is the staff, it now becomes the bass staff. The bass staff. So that is what the treble clef and the bass clef, they also have names. They have other names. So not just, they don't just call them only treble clef or only bass clef. The treble clef can also be identified as the G clef. The G clef. So when you hear somebody say the G clef, know that he's talking about the treble clef. Or when he say the treble clef, he's saying the same thing, just like he's also talking about the G clef. So treble clef or G clef. Same thing for the bass clef. Bass clef. So it could also be called the bass clef or the F clef. The bass clef or the F clef. Okay, now this reason why they call it the G clef or the F clef. Now it is called the G clef because it starts its movement from the G line on the treble staff. The G line, which is the second line from the bottom, that's where it starts moving from. So that's why it's called the G clef. So it starts moving from the G line. Then on the other hand, the F clef starts its movement from the 4th line on the bass staff. It starts its movement from the 4th line on the bass staff, and so that's why it's also that's where it derives its name from, the F clef. The F clef, like we said, the G clef start moving from the G line on the treble staff. That's why it's called the G clef. You understand? So that's why it's also called the G clef or the treble clef. Because it starts moving from the second line, which is the G line. Then the bass clef start moving from the 4th line of the bass staff, which is line F. So that's why it's also called the F clef. So you have to note this, very, very important, so that whenever you hear either F clef or G clef, you know that we're also talking about the treble clef or the bass clef. Okay, I want to say, if you have any question why the video is on, please don't forget to leave your question on the comment section below. Just leave your question on the comment section. I will do well to check them out and answer them one after the other. Okay, having said that, the treble staff, like we said, the treble staff is made up of 5 equal lines and 4 equal spaces upon which musical notes are written. And we say the role of the treble staff is to help to identify the pitches. So if the role is to help to identify the pitches, then something needs to be on those lines and spaces. And what need to be on those lines and spaces are the music alphabet. The music alphabet are the first 7 letters of the English alphabet, which is your A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Those are the first 7 letters. All of those 7 letters are music alphabet, and those are the letters that the treble staff and the bass staff make use of. The treble staff and the bass staff, the mix of those 7 letters. It's just that they are arranged differently depending on the way the staff is. For the treble staff, the first line below is E, the second line is G, the middle line, which is the 3rd line, is B, the 4th line is D, while the 5th line is F. So you have E, G, B, D, F. E, G, B, D, F. Now, there's this simple sentence that can help students to remember the lines for treble staff. And it's a very simple sentence. It's every good boy deserves favor. Every good boy deserves favor. Or you can say, every good boy drinks Fanta. Whichever way you want to put your sentence. What is more important is the first letter of the sentence. Every we have E. Good we have G. Boy we have B. Drink we have D. Favor we have F. So every good boy deserves favor. So that's what we're looking at. So in case you forget your E, G, B, D, F, please don't forget this sentence. It will help you. Then for the spaces of the treble staff, that one you don't need the sentence. That one is just one word, which is your F, A, C, E. F, A, C, E is simple. You know, your English word is face. So it's as simple as that. So which means your first space is F, the second space is A, the third space is C, while the fourth space is E. So that is the alphabet for the spaces F, A, C, E. Alright, I think that's for the treble staff. So we might also want to consider the bass staff. Just the way the treble staff has their own alphabet, so also the bass staff has. They are not in the same position. Okay, for the bass staff, it's quite simple. The lines and spaces, the alphabet of the lines and spaces of the bass staff is G, B, D, F, A. G, B, D, F, A. The first line at the bottom is G. The second line next to it is B. The middle line is D. The fourth line is F. While the last line is A. E, G, B, D, F, A. Alright, so that's for the line. You can also think of a sentence that can help you to remember your lines and spaces. You can say, good boys drink Fanta always. It's as simple as that. Or good boys deserve favor always. Of course, that's good. I think boys also need favor. Let's allow them breathe too. Let them breathe. So good boys deserve favor always. Okay, I think I prefer that one. So if you can remember this sentence, then probably you can also be able to put your note either maybe in exam condition, or you want to for composition and you are new to the bass staff, or you are new to rudiment of music, or you don't know how to read music. If you can remember this one, it will help you. Then for the spaces, we also have alphabet for the spaces. At this time around, the first space is A, the second space is C, the third space is E, while the last space, which is the fourth space, is G. And there is a simple sentence too that can also guide you. Is all cow eat grass. All cow eat grass. Of course, that's true now. You know, cows eat grass. Though cow eat other things, but all cows eat grass. So just note this one too. That's what can help you to remember your spaces, the alphabet of your spaces. All right. Okay, let me just say this too. Just let me know in the comment section if there's any topic that you want me to address, or there's any topic you want me to treat. Please just let me know in the comment section. Just put it down in the comment section, and probably I'll consider treating that topic in my next video. And don't forget to leave a question in the comment section if you have any question. And we have talked about the treble staff. We've talked about the bass staff. As a matter of fact, we'll treat it in detail at the bass staff. So this time around, we'll be looking at the next one, which is the last one, the grand staff. You might be wondering, look at the way the name even sounds, the grand staff. As a matter of fact, it's a grand staff because this staff comprises of the treble and the bass staff. You know, it makes up the treble and the bass staff. That is why it's called the grand staff. So you have the treble staff above, you have the bass staff below, and there are lines connecting both staff. And there's something that's in between that staff. Please take note so you don't forget. There's something that is in between that staff. It is a line. You know, there's a ledger line. And sometimes it's, you know, some people might just write and put it there, but you should know if I thought you didn't see it. Once you see two staffs together and you see the treble on top, you see the bass beneath it, and you didn't see any short line between, just know that there's supposed to be a line, or there is a line there, and that line has its own alphabet. It is called the middle C. The middle C. Please take note of this. Don't forget. In between the treble and the bass staff, there is what we call the middle C. So all the alphabet for the bass staff and the treble staff, just what we talk about them in the treble and bass, they still remain the same on the grand staff. Nothing changes. All the alphabet remain the same. Nothing changes. All right. I want to say, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the notification bell beside this the subscription button so that you get our next video. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please give us a like I need your like. Very, very important. Okay, I want to say thank you for watching this far. Let's look at the question for the day. I need to ask you some questions to be sure that you have been following up and you understood all that we said. Question number 1. State 2 major differences between the treble staff and the bass staff. When you look at the treble staff and the bass staff, at least you should be able to spot at least 2 major differences. 2. I didn't say 3, 4, 5, or 6. I just need 2. 2 major differences between the treble staff and the bass staff. Question number 2. What are the other names for the treble clef and the bass clef? What are the other names? I know you've not forgotten. Like I did made mention of some names that they are also called and why they were called those names. So I just need you to let me know the other names. You can just know why they are called those names on your own to help your music theory. But I want to know what are the other names. What can we also call a treble clef, and what can we also call a bass clef? Okay. Then finally, question number 3. How are staff lines and spaces numbered? How are the staff lines and spaces numbered? Are they numbered from below? Are they numbered from above? So just let us know if it's from the top or from the bottom, whichever one, or they are numbered from the middle of the staff. So just let us know. How are they numbered? Which one is the first line of the treble staff or the bass staff, or let's say the staff? Which of them is the first line? We say a staff is made up of 5 equal lines and 4 spaces. Okay, those 5 lines, which of them is numbered as number 1? So let us know if it is numbered from below or it's numbered from above the staff downward. So, or whichever, just let us know. I also want to say, if you have any question, don't forget to leave your question in the comment section below. Just leave your question down in the comment section below. I will look at it and give it the answer that it needs, the appropriate answer. And if there's any topic you also want me to treat in my next video, also leave it in the comment section below. Just leave it there, and probably I'll look at it and consider treating that topic in the next video as we move on. Alright, I want to say thank you for watching this far. Thank you. I really appreciate. If you've still not subscribed, click on the subscription button and also click on the bell beside the subscription button. Just subscribe, click on the bell beside the subscription button, so that when next we drop the next video, you'll be the first to get the video. So that's why you need to click on the notification button. And for me, I want to say it's goodbye. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you.